Hey, buddy. Come here. You good boy. Yeah. How you guys doing? I was gonna show you an update on my garden. My cantaloupes are doing really good. They're vining out. I believe that is a zucchini. That was actually a volunteer. My watermelons. Found this volunteer tomato plant out front in the marigold bed, so I went ahead and grabbed it and stuck it back here. That, I believe, is another zucchini. These zucchinis are doing a little bit better. They're a little bigger. Pretty happy with the results of the compost tea. This stuff is all looking really yellow. And it's looking better now. The tomatoes, this one here is like really tall and lanky. Okay? But if you look at this one here, it is like a monster bush. And what happened is a deer came along here, bit the growing top tip off, and now this thing is just like branching out all over. And look at the cluster of tomatoes here. I don't know if you can see that, but there are so many tomatoes on that little thing. I can't believe it. That one there. They're all looking really good. I mean, that compost tea really helped them. I mean, I don't know if you watched my episode about planting marigolds, but this is actually the exact marigold that I transplanted from out front. And look at all the blooms on this thing. It's like huge. There's another marigold. And you want to put marigolds in your garden for the beneficial insects like ladybugs and things like that. Cucumbers are finally starting to grow up this thing. Took them forever, but as you can see, there's blooms down in here. I'm going to have so many cucumbers, I won't know what to do with, but hopefully that'll grow all the way up the top of this thing. That right there is my cauliflower. It's kind of got ate up by a few of the worms, but I haven't seen too many on here. And I also got some red cabbage. These look pretty good. I got a couple others over there. Come back to the raspberry bushes. My black raspberries are finally taking off here. I just transplanted these this year. And the new canes are starting to grow all the way up. And once they get up to the top of here, I'm going to snip the tips off and let them branch out from there. But that should yield a lot for next year. Here's another new cane. I'm just going to train these all the way up. And my blackberry bushes are finally starting to come out. This is my first cane that I've actually tied up here to my wire, and I got another wire here and another wire here, and once it gets up to here, same thing, I'm going to tip it and I'm going to let it branch out. And once it branches out, I'm going to tip those at, you know, roughly about a foot or maybe 14 inches, and that will produce lots and lots of berries. There's another one. I did have one die off over here. It didn't live, so I'm going to wind up propagating one of these. And what I'll do is I'll just take the growing tip and shove it in the dirt, and that will produce a new plant. And my thornless raspberries, they're not doing so good. I don't know if this is like a little more shaded over here. There's one growing there. Another one growing there, but those might take a little longer. I've got, well, that right there, I've got problems with moles, molehills. They love to get in my mulch, and they eat all the grubs and the worms out of it. I don't mind if they eat the grubs too much, because, you know, the grubs will actually eat your roots and stuff, but, you know, leave the earthworms alone. They're not hurting you. There's actually one right there. I can see him pushing up right there. But, I don't know. I might wind up getting mole traps, or I just might let it go. This is my compost. I dumped that out, and then I layered in some grass for a little extra nitrogen. And then I make some compost tea with this stuff, and it is great for my plants. My plants really like it. And then I started another batch of compost. But there's a really quick update. Today is July 13th. So it's been about a month and a half since I started filming this. Not a lot of growth, but it's a start. And the compost tea, I'm almost able to get this one up here too. So I guarantee you, in 2 more weeks, this garden is going to be huge. The roots have finally taken. The roots are going deep. And I think I'm getting this tea down pretty good. And the plants are liking it. There's my update. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you.